which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Send the back in motion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? It's a turnover. Touchdown, LSU on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead, he took it all.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Tennessee, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Fires it to his target. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, It's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Tackled at the 12. One in the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time, looked for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's caught. It's White. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He's moving out of the pocket now. With the catch, it's White. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the grab. It's Brazzell. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. A fumble return for 6.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's past the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Lewis. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field.
Looking to throw it deep. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Caught over the middle. It's White. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver, so you can see what can happen. When that timing is right, big things can happen.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handing off on the draw play. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a one-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the option play. Eludes a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no. Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brazzell. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or will they have to settle for 3?
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
Boy, this defense can fly. I'm very impressed that this running back was able to get to the corner and come up with that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after 2 empty downs, it's 3rd and long from their own 1. Will the defense come after him this time? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the handoff again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. It's a starter for the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The ball's come up to the line in the hurry-up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? They'll try to run this one in. And we're able to get him down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown. Fouls.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone.
And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there. And the deficit will remain where it is. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. That onside kick does not work. It bounces out of bounds, and that, of course, will be a penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage. Offense
gets set up here. It's third down. And the tailback's got it again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Movement here from the tight end. Second down. Looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. The second and very long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
He's in there for the two-point conversion. The lead is now 12.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a two-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Coverage team brings down the returner. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking for his back. The sure hands, it's Sampson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here's the second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship games and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.